All right, well, I have got these two pieces ready to mate. I've got all the bolts to put them back together, all scrubbed and cleaned up, all the rust off them. That was a little bit tedious. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me clean a bunch of nuts and bolts. So I've got some, basically some RTV, some gasket seal that I'm gonna put around this edge. I'm just gonna warm that up with my hands. It sounds like the shop boss is wanting my attention. We're coming, do I? She's like, work harder. Anyways, and so what I'm going to do is I prep these both sides. I'm going to get the one gears already cleaned up, have both gears ready to go back into it. So we're going to get that main gear into here, get this sealed up, make sure we can get the other gear in, and then we're going to get it all clamped back together. So finally getting to put it back together. So it's going to be a little bit funner than taking it apart, I think. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks so much for tuning in. And then here's our new motor, and I just wanted to check before I got everything back together, but we're definitely slotting in, so it's going to fit really well. I just wanted to make sure that that sprocket on the end was going to match up really well, so everything should fit perfect. All right. So first of all, I'm just going to get this gear lined up. Bigger portion should go this direction. Make a little more space. There we go. And it sits in there like so. Hopefully this all comes out on camera. Double check what y'all seeing. All right, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that our main gear can go in as well. All right, I gotta slide this one out. I forgot. We're gonna slide this one in. So, and then this one should slide in. Like so. Alright. Now we should be able to go ahead and get some gasket sealer, which I set down here. And I'm just going to put this on this outside of this rim over here. Alright, so then this should line up right here. Let's see if I can get it lined up. Nuts and bolts, let's see if we can, let's give it a little bit of a drag. There we go. And we'll get some nuts and bolts there. Awesome. So have all the bolts in, have the gear on the inside, gear on the outside is coming out right, so we should be good there. Did get our tag back on there that goes there. So I'm going through an older book because I couldn't get the version for exact Fillmore, but it's pretty much the same. This is a model I believe before. So our next point is stacking these gaskets and getting this outside one on, and then it looks like we have a hard gasket on the outside as well. So I have all these gaskets, which are the thinner ones, and then I have the harder outside one here. So these are the thinner inside ones, and then this is that plate that they're showing right here. And so this is going to fit in right there. So what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and stack these gaskets, and then we'll fit this plate into place. And then on the outside of this plate should go our motor mounting bracket, which is right over here. And these are the screws and nuts for that. So all coming together a little bit at a time. Awesome. So I have these pieces clean as I can get them. I'm going to squish all these together, put them on top of this piece here, and then I'm going to go ahead and RTV or that liquid gasket around the outside before we get it all squished down. So I'm going to throw that together. Awesome. So took me like 10 times to get all the stacking right. So when I was looking at the sheet, it looked like that, and let's see if I can find it again. Sorry, I had moved on to the brake. But it looked like on the sheet that they had stacked the harder one on the outside. What I ended up doing is stacking them all on the inside. I actually think that that's the way it fit. It looks like that, at least on my version of it. And now I have free spinning, so which is really nice because it was getting too tight with this clamped all the way down to get me free spin, which was confusing me. But it was just the way in which these were stacked. So have them restacked and everything's put together and spin. All right, well, welcome back. Dave just headed out over to the Model 8 Club in Billings, so he was glad we've made some progress today. So what I'm looking at now is this rear emergency brake right here, and we have our little pin that we slid in, and now what it says is that there is a special washer, a lock washer, and a bolt. Took me a while to digging through our part bin to find, but this is our bolt, and this is that special washer. Looks like it's just mainly pretty thick. So then this is actually going to sit on the outside. I double checked to make sure that it wasn't one that fit on the inside, but no, I went back and looked through our videos as well. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get this lined up, and we'll go ahead and pop it on there. Awesome. And this one was 5/8 if you're anyone's wondering out there. So we got our lock washer. Actually, I think we got cleaned it pretty well. So we're just going to put this, slide this back on top. And then let's lock it into place there. Should be lined up there. Doesn't look like we have any slack. Maybe put a couple more cranks. All right. Cool. Looks like that's that. Awesome. So welcome back. Went ahead and got that bolt on there. Everything's spinning the way it should. Got all of our little gaskets, liquid gaskets where they should be. Got the motor mount on as well. Was able to fit that up to the motor too where that sprocket's going to go in. So everything's looking really good. This is that book I've been using as a guide to get everything back together and make sure we have all the parts, which has been super helpful. Got that on eBay for like $20 or something. Totally worth it. Wrong year, but the models are very similar. Anyways, everything's looking really good. I'm just gonna get cleaned up. I think the shop boss is already ready to leave. What do you think, Joy? She's like, I'm bored with you. Anyways, I hope you guys have liked the video so far. Finally throwing it back together. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't yet, like, comment, subscribe, let us know how we're doing, and we'll see you on the next episode.